topic is band gap. What is band gap? In electronics you will hear this topic. What is band gap? So first of all, to introduce the band gap, first we will learn what is valence shell. So the outermost shell of an atom containing the valence electrons is known as valence shell. So outermost shell, if for example assume we have an atom and its most outermost shell is known as valence shell. Here like this is the nucleus, and this is first shell, this is second shell, and this is the last and least valence shell. This is known as the valence shell. Here this is the atom of silicon. So now here in silicon there are 4 valence electrons. In silicon there are 4 valence electrons. So the outermost shell of an atom is known as valence shell. And now we will find out what is conduction band. So when an electron gains enough energy, it can leave valence shell, becomes free electron, and exist in conduction band. So now when, as we have learned that in valence shell there are valence electrons, right? After when electrons left the valence shell, they move to conduction band. We always thought that when electrons move from valence shell, they go outside of atom, but no, it goes into conduction band, which is it's free to move in a material. Electron never goes off the material when it leaves the valence shell. When it leaves the valence shell, it never go off to the material. Conduction band is when an electron gains enough energy, it can leave valence shell, becomes free electron, and exist in conduction band. This is known as conduction band. So now we will learn the definition of band gap. Let me start. So the difference in energy between valence band or valence shell and the conduction band is called energy gap or band gap. Have you got it? Why I have studied first valence shell and conduction band? Because the difference between their energy is what known as band gap. For example, here we have atom, right? A silicon atom. Here it is. For example, we have a silicon atom. As we have learned that there are 4 shells, right? This is nucleus, and now this is first shell, this is second, this is third. This is what known as valence band, right? And now when electron moves out of the valence shell, it goes to the conduction band. This is known as conduction band. It didn't go off the material, but it is in conduction band. And the difference between the band gap and difference between the energy of conduction band and the valence band is known as band gap, right? So what we have learned that the band gap is what? It is the energy gap between conduction band and valence shell or valence band, right? So an electron must have that band gap or energy gap to go to the conduction band, right? Electron must have the energy so that it can jump from valence shell to the conduction band, right? Now this is what known as band gap. I hope you understand it. Let's revise what is band gap. So band gap is the difference in energy between valence band or valence shell and the conduction band is called energy gap or band gap, right? The difference of energy. What the difference of energy is in between the valence band and the conduction band. This is known as what? Band gap. As we have learned, right? This is a silicon, right? This is a silicon atom. In first shell there are 2 electrons, right? In second there are capabilities of 8 electrons. So there are 8 electrons, and now here is the 4 electrons. Now These four are known as valence electrons because these are in the valence shell, right? Now these electrons want to go outside of the atom, so they have to, so that they have energy, enough energy to go to the conduction band, right? If they don't have the energy gap of between conduction and valence band, they can't go to the conduction bands. So they must have the energy to cross this barrier to go to the conduction band. I hope you like this video. Give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel.